carry, cause this is a dangerous city. You better say the sorry, cause I can't die for pity. Get concealed carry, cause this is a dangerous city. You better say the sorry, cause I can't die for pity. You wanna know about my life, my struggles, my pain, and the knowledge I've gained? Well, here it is.
What's good, everybody? Shoptalk 7. We up top, but we get down. I am Get This D. D Smith in the house on another Get This D R&B Thursday nights. The first one of 2025, man. So thank y'all for being here. Let's go ahead and kick things off the right way, man. Shout out to Whoa Boy featuring Cohard. Yeah, shout out to the bro Cohard, man, from Crucial Conflict. Let's get it. Good D. Get it? Good D. Shoptalk 7, man. Let's go. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. She got the deep one time.
When we in the bedroom, thoughts consume the batch. Slow jam tunes and body action. My fingers on that clit splash. Push a little catch you splash. Love shit sits marinated in your sass. Sexy ass. I guess I'm like my old dad. I love my women back. With just a little touch of class. You just stop. Look at you, my shake your thing, big girlfriend. You say la fuck. What up with the beat it up? Yeah, I'm the one that eat it up. But the type to hit it raw dog, then seat it up. We talk without saying nothing. You told me if I came through, you give me something. Now we holding hands like the camera talking trash. How you like it slow or fast? We say we like it when it lasts, no doubt. You got the best trout that can be not so everyday average chicken or the sea.
He won't leave me alone. He won't leave me alone. Was many years ago when I gave you a shot at this psychotic episode. Oh, how often I had to witness how I'm tricking so. You call yourself having everything the fuck out the door. That's where I didn't buy my business. I don't need a hoe. Fucking so stupid, can't you see this in the bank roll? I shouldn't have fucked you. That's when I get thinking you was cold. But that was 100 years ago. And you wanna know what I need to know? Cause that's how it is to go. She was good to see you. Started in the started. You think I wanted to come back and play? Crazy than the motherfucker. I'm on some future shit. Guess you thought that I was still young and still taking with my dick. And you the one that's begging for dick for a whole now. Cause you won't get no more of this dick. One time, you won't leave me alone. Alone. One time, you won't leave me alone. She got to take one time. She won't leave me alone. You got to take one time. She won't leave me alone. She got to take one time.
It's the boy Trouble, man. Right now, you checking in with the bros. Get this D at Media Minds right here on Shop Talk 7 on my radio Chicago, where it's more than radio. It's true.
Welcome to another episode of Shop Talk 7. We up top, but we get down, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Whether you guys are tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, StreamYard, or the Roku app. Whether you guys are hitting us up at www.supportdistrictradio.com/stations/Chicago. Whether you guys are tapping in on the SDR app for the iPhone or the Android, or hitting us up at Live 365, man. Thank you guys for taking out time out of your existence to come rock with the shop tonight, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Once again, thank you, man. Y'all already know what it is. Got to get off into our resident SBO segment brought to you by Shop Talk 7. We'll top of Get Down. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody had a great celebration of the new year. Whatever you did. Hope everybody's safe. Y'all ready to tackle 2025 coming out the gates firing. You know what I'm saying? So I hope everybody's ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So once again, thank you for tuning in. Once again, shout out to our resident SBO brought to you by Shop Talk 7, man. Y'all know we got to get a little to our girl, Nikki Spiller of Nikki Sleek Designs. Y'all know Nikki be doing our promos. Got us out here looking dope. Got us out here looking professional. Looking mighty professional, man. Got to get love to the girl, man. We part of the Drip Squad, man. A few other people part of the Drip Squad too, man. Shout out to the bro, life coach Jeff from Redirect, Regroup, Refocus. You know what I'm saying? The Vibe Studios 219. Shout out to bro. Shout out to Reggie Moving Forward from the Nightcap. Right here on my radio, Chicago, 9 to 11. Make sure you tap in with the bro. He part of the Drip Squad too. Shout out to Shot Mac. He part of the Drip Squad too. The homeboy part of the crew for Freaky Food for Thought. Every Monday here on my radio, Chicago, from 9 to 11. Also, what else do Sean? What else do the Shot Mac do? Shot Mac do evenings with Shot Mac as well on the weekends, man. So tap in with the bro, man. Like I said, Drip Squad deep. The Drip Squad is deep, man. So make sure you tap in, okay? If you too want Nikki to spill her drip all over your brand, man, make sure y'all tap in, okay? That's www.nikkisleekdesigns.com if you want to check out the website, okay? Dope material. You won't be disappointed. I promise you, okay? I promise you. And if you want to email her, you can email her at nikkisleekdesigns@gmail.com, okay? And if you too would like to learn how you can become a resident SBO or learn how you can advertise through Shop Talk 7 and my radio Chicago abroad, hit us in the inbox. Hit us up in the inbox, man. Let us see how we can add value and let's work something out. All right. So shout out to everybody tuning in once again. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to everybody in the chat, dude. Y'all going crazy. Shout out to the homeboy Trosh. Shout out to the boy Trosh in the building, man. Shout out to the boy Trosh. Hey, Trosh, how I feel to walk around and have a hand signal? Like, for real, dude. You like one of the only artists that got a hand signal. I don't know any other artists that have a hand signal, to be honest with you. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, though. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. What's going on, everybody? Yeah. Shout out to the boy Trosh, man. Hey, they got an event coming up. Man. Headliners, get your tickets, man. I got my ticket, man. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all's, okay? Be there. It's January 12th, right? I think it's January 12th, man. Make sure y'all tap in. And I'm working with the boy Trosh on something special, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a little more talking and make sure we get that thing detailed out, man. But we're gonna see what's going on. Man. Something big going on. We're gonna see though. All right. Shout out to the boy Cypher Sick is in the building. Shout out to the boy Cypher Sick, aka Shop Sick in the house. Shout out to bro, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all once again for tuning in to another episode of Shop Talk 7. Get this D-R&B Tuesday nights. It's Thursday. My fault. Get this D-R&B Thursday nights, man. Shout out to the soundtrack. All right. We're going to keep it going. All right. Shout out to the boy. No. We ain't going there. Shout out to Jana G, man. Shout out to the beautiful Jana G. Jana G, gorgeous. She's beautiful. She is. And the girl can sing, too. The girl can sing. Oh, man, we got some shit coming up this year. This year is finna go stupid. This month, we're kicking it off crazy. Tomorrow night, I got Astro Stacks coming through for Review Friday. We got Astro Stacks tomorrow night. And I'm telling you who else coming through tomorrow night, too. So, you know, Astro ain't going to be the only one. But she's coming through tomorrow night for Review Friday. We got Tia Songberg and Prezi D coming through Monday, you know what I'm saying, through the shop. Man, dog, we got me and the homegirl Keisha Cautious, man. Shout out to Ear Hustle Radio. You know what I'm saying? Me and her linking up, man. We trying to do something crazy for y'all, man. 312 meets 219, dog. The Ileana concert is going down at Joe's. We at Joe's, dog. Yeah, we back at Joe's. We at Joe's, man. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all affairs in order and be there for the 25th, man. It's finna go down. Man. The flyer will be coming very, very soon, like tomorrow or so. We'll see. But it will be coming very, very soon, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. All right. And I got my birthday event coming up too. So y'all stay tuned for the details on that. That's finna go crazy. I'm telling y'all, that's finna go crazy. There's some shit lining up, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned and stay tapped into the shop, man. Stay tapped in and get this D and get all the latest and the greatest on all the details coming through, man. Because some shit going on. Some shit going on around here, man. For real. For real, for real. All right. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Once again, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Let's get off into this, man. Shout out to Jen and G. Pleasure. Shop Talk 7. Let's go.
Oh, baby, stop. About to hit the floor. I'ma put it on you, have you begging for some more. I'ma make you scream loud. Who gon' make me cry out? We gon' do some things that we ain't never done before. Tonight's no talking here, just a whole lot of heavy breathing here. I'ma give you all of what you're feeling. I know my body's all of what you need. This time on top, cause I know you hate the bottom. Lose control when I'm working that bottom. Better hold on, cause there ain't no stopping. I bet the neighbors gon' come knocking. I'ma tell you, put your lips like this, and that's gon' make you grab my hips like that. Yeah, right there, just like that. Make a little faces, now we're trading places, yeah. Go ahead and pull my hair. I'ma nigga low your air, air. Boy, I wanna lead you from your head to your toes, and I wanna move from the bed down to the floor, and I wanna. You make it so good, I don't wanna leave, but I gotta no, show fantasy. Baby, stop, I'm about to hit the floor. I'ma put it on you, have you begging for some more. I'ma make you scream loud. Who gon' make me cry out? We gon' do some things that we ain't never done before. Boy, you know boy, you know I keep it tight. You ain't tapping out tonight. Whoa. Boy, you know I ain't one to be shy. Full of passion, turning all my words into actions. I love it when you kiss my neck, cause you know I stay longer. If you do it how I like it, then the feeling's working stronger. Cause you do it well, boy, enjoy yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Oh, I love me till I say stop. Love me till I say stop. Love me till I say stop. Yeah, till I say stop. Yeah, love me till I say stop. Yeah, love me till I say stop. Yeah, love me till I say stop. Till I say stop. Oh, baby, stop. I'm about to hit the floor. I'ma put it on you, have you begging for some more. I'ma make you scream loud. Who gon' make me cry out? We gon' do some things that we ain't never done before. I think it's time we take a trip to the bed. Boy, my body's calling and you love it what you say. Don't you be afraid to let me elevate you. Welcome you to super, Jupiter. La 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 love, love. La 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 love, love. La 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 love, love. Give me all my love. Yeah, my love. Can you catch?
All right, fellas.
Shout out to the boy Bat, the producer, man, on the track. Smooch Wallace, Tyrone, Last Dance, baby. Let's go.
Hold out your hand. It's that last thing. I don't want to miss this chance, bro. You think she gonna say no? I'm about to go over there. Hey. I don't really dance. Oh, yeah.
This is last call. Don't wanna miss my chance. So I slid you in and asked for your hand. I see you from afar. Couldn't help myself. Very thought of you dancing with someone else. So baby, let's get lost to the lyrics of this song. We'll dance the night away like we're all alone. No smoke, but we're so high. I'm digging your whole vibe. I want the zone to end. I need you in my life. You just take up. Don't you let me inside. Can I have this thing? This could be the time of your life. I can feel it. Don't you just why don't you dance? This could be you and me. We could be.
I can see you watching me. I've been watching you too. Your love so captivating. Got me thinking of all the things that we could do. When you come close to me, and ask me for this.
Oh, baby, this dance with you. Come here, girl. You can rock my world, yeah. Baby, wanna dance? Yeah, please. Wanna dance from me to you? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. Baby.
Hey, they got one. Hey, y'all got one on this one, man. Smooch, Tyrone, y'all got one on this one, dog. Y'all do. Y'all do. Shout out to the net 5-9, man. Kid folks in there, man. Know You remix. Let's go.
Hey, yo.
Okay, see, bro.
Hey, Nanette, I hear you. But all that get to know you stuff, man. And I'm with all that. And just to let you know, I've been screaming all year. Winnie City Vibes, Vibe Me One, Ken Folks Entertainment. I know you been hurt, but I ain't nothing like them lanes. I wanna get money with you. Let's get this changed. Buy a big house, you in the Lex, I'm in the range. Play your cards right, your finger might get a ring. I wanna mold you, I wanna grow you. All I ask is trust in the world, I'll show you. First class trips, Gucci purses, diamond rings. Call your mama, tell her she don't have to work again. They call me P59, girl, I'm your biggest fan. Put you in dress code, Ken Folks, be the brand. Take my hand, walk with me, open up, talk to me, be yourself, be free, and I'ma give you what you need. Good love and all night, straight drop, hard pipe. Tell me all the things you love and the things you don't like. Love it when you get mad and catch a funky attitude. Signing off, yours truly, Mr. Get to Know You.
Now where you from and what you do? What is it in life that you most value? So peculiar that's attracting me. You stand out from the rest, so baby, let's see. Is this too good to be true? Something different, something special about you. Just how open you seem to be. Just as cool as the ocean breeze. I got someone who match my fly. Don't have to question why. With you, don't have to try. Stomach filled with butterflies. With you, spend all my time. Morning text you send on by. Can't wait for you to be mine. Know you, know you, know you. It's just something about you, about you, about you. Do you wanna get to know me? From your actions, you already show me. So can I get to know you? 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 I wanna get to know you. What's your future plans? And do you like to dance, baby? Do you like to cook? And what's your favorite sport, baby? Do you like to travel? What you do in your pastime? What is your passion? What is the goal to get you there? Are you a man? Tell me what turns you on. Tell me what makes you tick. Tell me if you feel me. Tell me that you got a big oh. Tell me what you're looking for. Tell me what you wanna explore, baby. Tell me how you feel on the inside. Know you, know you, know you. It's just something about you, about you. Your actions, you already show me. Can I get to know you? 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 Wanna get to know you, boy. Can I get to know? Can I get to know you, baby? Can I get to know? Can I get to know you, baby? Can I get to know?
Hey, it's your boy, Cypher, Sick. You are listening to Shop Talk 7, Media Monics, Get This D, My Radio Chicago. Let's get it.
Hey, yo.
Okay, see, bro.
Hey, man, I hear you. But all that get to know you stuff, man.
What's good, everybody? Shop Talk 7. We on top of We Get Down. I am Get This D. D Smith in the house on another Get This D R&B Thursday nights. The first Get This D R&B night of the year. So we're here y'all with nothing but the local R&B hits, man. Y'all know what it is. You know what the vibes are. Y'all see the colors. Y'all see the lights. Y'all see what it is. Y'all know what's going on, man. Make sure y'all tap in, okay? Support the Radio Network, My Radio Chicago, Shop Talk 7. We up top of We Get Down, man. Got to give love to everybody on the soundtrack, man, because you know the soundtrack goes stupid. It just goes stupid. That's just what it is, man. So shout out to everybody on the soundtrack, man. Shout out to the homeboy Whoa Boy featuring Cold Hard, man. Good D bringing us into the show. I'm gonna get some more of that in the rotation. You know what I'm saying? Get some more good D in the rotation, just so y'all understand. As if there ain't enough good D in the rotation. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Anyway, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to the boy, Whoa Boy, and shout out to Cohard, man. Good D. Then we hit y'all with Jenna G, man. Pleasure. Shout out to Jenna G, man, with Pleasure, dog. Yeah. Then we hit y'all with Smooch Wallace featuring Ty Renee, Last Dance. Hey, y'all got to cut on y'all hands with this one. Y'all got to hit on y'all hands with this one, man. Yeah. This that one. Hey, bad. Yeah. Yes, sir. This that one, man. This that one. Shout out to the boy Bastard Producer, man. Then we hit y'all with Nanette featuring 5'9", man, 59, man. The homeboy Ken Folks, man. Ken Folks and them. Community service, man. Make sure y'all tap into the bros, man. Doing great things out here in the world. Know You Remix. Y'all hear that in the background. Man. Shout out to Nanette and 59, man. Know You Remix, all right? And is that everything? I think that's everything. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Once again, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Shop Talk 7, man. Get this D.R.B. Thursday nights, man. Media Monks in the building. What's going on, man?
You feel me?
What's going on, man? Happy New Year.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Happy New Year. Thank y'all for tuning in. What up Whoa, boy is in the building. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the boy Cypher Sick. Yeah, coming in with the oath. You already know, brother. Then we got Trosh in the house. Shout out to the boy Trosh. Y'all know they got a joint coming up the 12th.
The 12th.
12th. Headliners, man. So y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Tap in. All right. Get y'all tickets. Get your tickets now. All right. Listen, let's go ahead and get off into this. Let's go ahead and get off the shop biz, man. Let's get into the shop biz, man. First shop biz of 2025, man. Okay, so we're going to kick it off, all right? What did you sacrifice to take the high road? Now think about that. Think about that for a second. What did you sacrifice in order to take the high road? Right? So think of a situation you might have been in where you might have been in the house with somebody, possibly. Could be you might have been in the house with somebody. And maybe for the sake of argument, you took the high road. Or maybe for the sake of the community, you took the high road. Or maybe it was to save somebody's ass that, you know, maybe didn't deserve it, but maybe you was in a position to have a heart and you might have had to take a hit, you know, in order to save somebody's ass. Maybe a situation like that. Could be a situation where conflict has come towards you or come to you, you know, and you could have responded in a certain way, you know, and you were probably ready to respond in a certain way, but you ended up taking a different approach, you know, and that might have took a hit to your pride, maybe, you know, or maybe you sacrifice time, you know, you gave that person a chance and they ended up doing it again, perhaps, you know, whatever it is. Maybe, I don't know, but let's think about that. Think about that. What did you have to sacrifice in order to take the high road? Now, in some cases, it may not be a big issue with taking the high road, you know. Fork in the road comes, you choose the right road all the time. Great. But for those moments when you get that fork in the road, and it's like, you know what? I could do this, but I want to do this. I should do this, but I'm going to choose to do this. Maybe it's in a relationship. It can even be in a relationship situation where, you know, maybe your spouse or your significant other, maybe they're behaving in a certain way, you know, and rather than you reacting how you would like to react, you're thinking long term. So maybe you end up sacrificing a little ground up front, you know what I'm saying, in order to exercise some patience, you know what I'm saying, to ride it out to a place where you can get to a place where you guys can work it out rather than hitting the trigger like, man, fuck this. So it, you know, so think about that. Think about it. All right. Hit us up in the chat. Let us know what you think. Shout out to the chat, man. What up? Whoa, boy. Yeah, we definitely are, man. Hey, whoa, boy. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Appreciation, man. Appreciation is going down on the 25th, dog. Yeah, Ileana concert is going down over there, Joe. So I'll get y'all details on that. So y'all stay tuned for that. All right. Shout out to Vita. Vita Talks is in the building. What up, Vita? Happy New Year. What you got in this conversation, Vita? Huh? What you got in this conversation? Talk to us. All right. Whoa, what you got in this conversation, brother? Talk to us. All right. Monix, what's going on, man? What you got on this?
My fucking pride is what I got on it.
Okay.
That's what I sacrificed.
Expound.
Okay, first let me preface it by saying everything I've sacrificed in this for this kind of thing, it was temporary, right? It was temporary, and it was probably based on my own personal perspective and how I felt. But so my pride, I feel like I sacrificed my pride to take the high road. Obviously, my ego takes a hit by taking the high road. My integrity, my reputation has sometimes taken a hit by taking the high road because I'll let people just talk. When somebody starts insulting me and stuff, shit like that, I'm not going back and forth. I just won't do it. And sometimes in that, whoever they're talking to might believe them for a while until they get a chance to talk to me, or maybe they'll stay believing them. I don't know. Depends on the situation. Both things have happened. So yeah, those things take a hit. And I end up sacrificing those either temporarily or in some person's eyes forever. I guarantee you, most of the time, somebody felt the way about me after hearing it from somebody else. They didn't come and talk to me. They stayed there and just dealt with whoever they was rocking with. Which okay, that's how y'all got to rock. Sometimes you got to take your motherfucking side, I guess. And you're willing to lose what you're willing to lose when it comes to that. So my pride, my ego, my integrity, my reputation, my What else? Shit, man, I would sacrifice money.
That's a big one.
To take the high road.
That's a big one.
My fucking time.
That's a big one. Time is a huge one. Time is huge. Time is pretty common. I mean, shit, with every sacrifice, I mean, time probably is baked into the cake somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Whether you sacrifice the space, you're still taking time out your day to give somebody space of yours. You know, speaking of sacrifice, space is another thing you can sacrifice. You know, a lot of times you let people more closer to you than you want them to be. And sometimes that may not be, you might not even be aware of it. You might even be aware of it. You know,
my happiness.
That's definitely a sacrifice.
Definitely sacrifice my happiness.
That's absolutely a sacrifice. Well, peace of mind. Peace of mind. Shit.
Let's keep it a buck. Doing the right thing sometimes sucks balls.
It does.
It sucks balls, and I don't always want to do it. Like sometimes I just want to be nasty, selfish like other people.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done it before, and the shit did feel great. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, motherfucker sacrifice a lot trying to take the high road. And it's in the high road, taking the high road, and it's usually not something that's the immediate satisfaction. That's not where you get the immediate satisfaction.
Well, the high road is
always on the back end.
Yeah, high road is
an investment.
That's long game. You know what I'm saying? When you take the high road, for the most part, it's usually long game. There are times when you take the high road because, you know, look, this is going to dispel whatever's going on right now and get us to a better place right now. So I'll bite the bullet on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times have you been in an argument with somebody and it's gotten to a pitch where it's like, you know what? All right, I'm going to dial back. Let me walk away before I say something that, you know, I won't regret. Or let me walk away before I say something that is really going to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take what you just said. I'm going to leave it at that. But I'm going to walk away because, yeah, the fallout from what I'm about to say, it's not worth the long-term damage. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's only be a hit to my pride because I really do want to say it and you really do deserve it being said to you straight the way I want to say it to you. But there's a long-term effect that can't be repaired. You know what I'm saying? And it's worth actually sacrificing for. And yeah, there's definitely been times when I've bitten the bullet on that. You know what I'm saying? I've had to be the bigger person to suck in negative energy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's not even aimed at me. I just happen to be a casualty at the time. You know what I'm saying? I just happen to be the lick or the wick. You know, there have been opportunities where, like you were saying, sometimes people, sometimes people got you fucked up out here.
Man.
Sometimes people got you fucked up out here for whatever reason. And everybody don't handle it the same way. The minute you get into a conflict with somebody, that's enough for them to go run and shit on your name. You know what I'm saying? To anybody that'll listen. You know, and that takes a lot of hit to your ego too, because you gotta handle that right. You can get out here and run your mouth too. You gossip too.
You know what? I'm really sacrificing my ego when people say shit like when they come to you about something that they feel like you did or said or how you meant something, right? And you'll tell them, no, that's not what it was. And they'll be like, oh, because I was about to say, when they say that shit, I'll be like, you say what?
Yeah. What was you about to say? Yeah. Now we got a conflict.
Now we got to talk about it.
Now we got a conflict. For
you
what?
You about to say what?
For what? For what? No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I was
just saying what?
I'm just saying. I was about to say, but I didn't say.
Because the way my brain works when that shit happens, the way my brain works is you immediately just lost value, even if it's just for that moment, so I could get through this part. Like, because fuck you right now. I don't need you. Now, right at this moment now, you're no longer valuable, so fuck you. What the fuck was you about to say?
I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying? I can lose you right now, no problem.
Well, hold on. I definitely had to hear what they was about to say. Because hopefully what they was about to say was like, damn, I'm about to say what's going on, bro.
What you about to check me?
That's right.
Is that what
exactly what you about to do?
You was about to go a route that you could have took. You was about to do something egregious. Right. You was about to egregiate me. Motherfucker.
It reached in the dictionary, y'all.
Right. You said to go overboard, right?
Aggress me.
Right. You feel me? Instead of just talking to me. That's what you was about to do. You was about to not take the high road.
You was about to not take the high road.
So you was about to verbally assault me at a minimum.
And when it comes to and see that
now I want you to run it.
And see, he go the thing with taking the high road too, because when you know somebody didn't take the high road, you know what I'm saying? When you know they didn't take it, they made a choice to not take it, but now the ball is in your court. How you gonna respond to it? And now you stuck with, okay, do I want to go tit for tat, or do I take the high road?
You know what's fucked up? Sometimes I'll take the high road because I'm done with you.
You do that too.
I don't have no energy for this. Okay, you're right. Sure.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta throw some fight in there because you care.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta, hey, no, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? You damn near gotta do that because you gotta show that. I don't never show that kind of passion on purpose. Mm-hmm. But if I'm fucked up about it,
if it's there, it's there.
You know, I try my best not to hide it.
If it's there, it's there. Can't hide that shit, man. If it's there. Shout out to Ovita, man. Ovita says, I took the high road.
She writing essays today.
Yeah, for real. Vita chiming in. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Vita talks. You better talk, girl. Shout out to Vita, man. Vita says, I took the high road so that my son could have his dad. No matter what our relationship was, I wanted them to have a relationship without telling my son about grown-up conversations and issues.
Is that a high road?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. Road. I think so. She said, I've taken the high road when I was talked about, lied on, I held my mouth and kept it moving. She said, I carried myself with integrity, and I ended up being greater. I ended up being great, better, different opportunities opened up for me. I ended up being great, better opportunities opened up for me. I mean, really, I just allowed the situation to play out, and people saw it in the end what the situation was. So I'm not going back and forth with anybody, which is what Monis just said. I wasn't trying to prove myself. I just let them keep on talking, and in the end, it all worked out for me. A to the men. A to the men, Deaconess Ovita Ivy. Shout out to Ovita, man. It's okay. It's all right, sweetheart. We here to talk. You here to talk. That's what you're here to do. Let it loose. You know what I'm saying? Let it loose, girl. But yeah, you definitely have to. It's hard to have to take the high road after watching somebody take the low road. You know what I'm saying? One thing about the high road is it ain't easy. It ain't pretty. It ain't cute. It can be quite ugly, and it can be quite conflicting to you.
Yeah, and I think there's a difference between somebody just getting upset right now and them taking the low road. I think those can be two different things.
What you mean?
I think intent matters, and intent is based on perception, right? If you're the I'm gonna use the word. If you're the egregious. If you're
the aggressor, yeah. If you're the
person who's been aggressed, right?
That's aggressing G.
Yeah.
You made it like 15 different fucking shot words.
If you've been aggressive.
There's an adjective? What is it?
Yeah.
Adverb?
So if you're the one that's been offended, you know, it's easy to take it like, no, you wow, what the fuck going on here? You know, but they could just be upset, and if you can acknowledge that, then maybe you won't look at it as like they took a low road.
Understanding the situation and the context of the situation.
Like I can understand why they're upset, but
right now they might not have handled it the right way.
To me, a low road is just nasty.
I think a low road is when you have the option to
handle it a different way. We could have just talked about this, but instead you got mad at me out loud first,
and then ran and told everybody.
Yeah.
So now you got an energy out there.
Yeah.
But then you want me to respond to you in a certain energy.
Or you even took it. Maybe you took an action against me. Before you talked to me, you kicked me out of group chat before you talked to me.
Yeah.
You start talking shit about me out loud before you talk to me.
Yep.
You created a scenario that pissed you off in your head already before you talked to me.
And then went
That's
and promoted,
the low road.
And then went and promoted that.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I've taken a low road before. You dig? I've taken a low road.
We're human.
You know, but we got to call a spade still. You know, because you should always look. If you should always revert to talking to the person first. Give a phone call, have a meetup. If you, for some reason, feel like you can't do that safely, I don't care if this person is actually dangerous or not. You're around the wrong person, or you guys have built the wrong relationship, which now makes this person the wrong person. If you can't just talk, if you don't feel like you could go talk to that person, but I feel like attempting to talk to somebody is usually at least physically safe most of the time.
I think people play it up in their heads more than need be sometimes, because there's an option of the person of you, because it's a vulnerable thing. If I come to you and say, hey, you hurt me, which is really what I'm saying. Even if I say you pissed me off, you upset me, whatever, you hurt me. Really what I'm saying. But it also gives the other person the option to say, hurt you when? Do what? Huh? What? You care about that shit? Oh, she don't say bullshit, man. You need to grow the fuck up. You need some. So it gives you an option. It gives the other person the option to really shit on your feelings in a way that it's gonna leave a mark. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people play that scenario in their head before they actually go talk to people and handle the situation the way it should be. But if y'all haven't built that kind of a communication road anyway, where you feel like that's the way the person's gonna react, or go respond, then shit, you shouldn't be fucking with the person like that. Then, if that's how you feel they're gonna handle a conflict between y'all, you probably shouldn't be sharing space with that person. I mean, because that seems that sounds like you don't trust them.
And that not trusting shit could just be a you thing. It could be a problem you're having, period.
True. You could be projecting.
Because it could have nothing to do with them being untrustworthy.
Yep. Could all be you. But
even then, if you're just not gonna function well there, you don't need to be there.
Right. Yeah. If it's not gonna cause you to function properly, at the very least, let alone excel, you definitely should be. You shouldn't have those type of people in your energy space, because that's too much unstableness in your energy space, especially if it comes to a conflict where you need to talk to people.
And I make this analogy about hazardous waste all the time, hazardous materials. Flammables don't necessarily belong with combustibles, right? They both are good for something, but they just probably ain't good together.
Right.
So this person could probably have a trait that triggers you because of something else you've been through. And if you can't get through that, this might not be y'all time right now.
On that note, shout out to Vita. She says, I love how I have control over my emotions and not allowing others to control my environment, emotions, and reactions. Okay, I'm with you there. Shout out to the boy Brian Lemoyne in the building. Shout out to Brian. What's going on, brother?
Favorite white boy.
Shout out to Brian, man. Says sometimes I feel like people just need to hear the business.
Sometimes they do.
Hey, that's true.
Now, for those who are going to watch and see this,
that is true.
You just make sure you can deal with what comes next if you give people the business. So just be careful.
Yeah.
Make sure you can deal with whatever's next.
Yeah, because most people ain't gonna respond to it kindly. Even if you're right, even if you're in the right, which is why taking the high road sometimes can be really, really hard, because this person deserves this. I'm sure you'd have people say shit to you completely out of pocket. Like completely. You probably had an argument with your girl, wife, ex, whatever like that, and they just said something completely out of pocket, and you're like, oh, man, what the fuck?
Bro, that shit.
Like, man, what? Okay, you know what? I'm finna stop being a gentleman right now and just really
that shit happened at work. That shit happened at work today. Today at work.
Oh shit.
I'm new. I'm the new guy, right? So I'm like, hey, I need this box. They told me I should come see you to get the box. I already talked to them about the box. Okay, I need to get it though. I already talked to them about the box. That's what she did to me. I walked up to her and said, hey, you really don't need to talk to me this way. There's no reason whatsoever that we can't just handle this politely. And I don't know if she saw this look in my eye, because I had to look. In my mind, I was cussing her out.
Look, bitch.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Like, we don't need to do that, sweetie. If we need to do this out loud, we could do it loud. Or we could go in the back and talk. You can tell me what's on your mind. You can tell me what I did to you. And if I did nothing to you, then let me just get the box so we can go on our separate way.
You know what I heard? We can keep it player. We can get to some gangster shit.
You feel me?
That's what I just heard.
And if I gotta fuck you up, I'm fucking your man up afterwards. Because I ain't gonna sit around and wait on him.
Shout out to the boy Brian, man. Said that's right. But sometimes the build up It just doesn't matter what happens. It's principalities.
I don't know if I want to get my head broke open
That's
off
true
a
too.
principality.
That's true too, man. It's the principle of it. Like, look, you know, you're like sometimes people know that they're putting you in a situation where you have to take the high road, or you're gonna be less of a person if you don't.
Fucking manipulation.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes people be knowing they playing that little game with your ass. So you do gotta be careful with that, man. So yeah, shout out to
You
everybody.
put me between a rock and a hard place.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. So man, shout out to the homeboy Brian in the building. Shout
Brian,
out to
she
Beaters.
does, Brian.
You can give people.
She does.
So you can give people the business in the correct way because of because you have to teach people how to treat you. Now I agree with that.
The business and
I
the
agree with that.
Yeah, that is the correct way to give the business,
That's
but it's
true.
still gonna come off bad. Brian, she does, Brian.
Yeah.
Brian, this is true. I'm gonna hook her up with you, Brian. She kind of cute. I ain't gonna do it.
So she can give you can't give people the business the correct way, but sometimes you just gotta say how you feel it. No holds barred. Sometimes it just is what it is. You just gotta tell people flat out. Boom. Of course, you know, gauge your audience. Sometimes people may not know.
Just be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Because sometimes, honestly, some folks just are really not self-aware sometimes. And they're used to doing things in their existence a certain way. And they may not understand that the way they're doing it is causing issues. It's causing conflict or can cause conflict. So you gotta be careful with that. All right. So pay attention to that. All right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We'll get back into this music real fast, man.
I was about to say, is this fucking R&D Thursdays or what?
You know, what's going on, man? Let's get to this music, man. Shout out to the homegirl. Don't we play? We play, huh? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Shout out to Miss Education, the homeboy Badger producer. Me and you, Shoptalk 7. Get this R&B Thursday nights, man. 2025. Let's go. Me and you.
Talk about me real quick. I thought I was independent, then you up and went missing. I can't help but to think of you every day. I know you're working hard, baby, but still I'm all alone, baby. Wondering, do you think of me how I think of you? I'm strong, yeah, I'm strong, yeah. Yeah, nobody else but you, baby. Me and you step apart. Me and you got my heart, yeah. Me and you. Me and you. Me and you. Thought I was one that ain't need no one. Thought I could do it all alone. And I can't true, but I want you right here by my side. Maybe this could be for life. Me and you. You and me. That's all I see. That's all I see. You and me and you. You say love. Me and you. You say that's all. fall asleep. Fall asleep. I miss you, baby. La 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 la. La 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 la. Whoa, yeah. Ooh. I don't hate you. I just feel like we both know the truth. The way you look at me, feel like you still pick and choose. Lately, you look at me like you blame me. Smiling in my face, you look as though I'm you. So baby, just tell the truth. If you don't wanna be kissed, just say it. Oh yeah. I don't wanna make us feel like we faking it. Oh yeah. If you don't wanna make it, just say it. Oh yeah, I don't wanna make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah, oh give it to me to understand why you can't seem to be my man. When you want things to go your way, you completely discover the same. Yeah, you ain't worth my time, so stop hitting my line. Gotta press the rewind. I give up this time. 'Cause if you don't wanna be it, just say it. Oh yeah. I don't wanna make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah. If you don't wanna be it, just say it. Oh yeah. I don't wanna make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah. Tired of your back and forth. I can't do this no more. Completely feeling ignored. Yep, I get that now. Time to restore. But first, hit the door. I've tallied up your score. You and me no more. I thought the love was real. You made me feel it. But if you don't wanna be hit, just say it. Oh yeah. I don't wanna make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah. If you don't wanna be it, just say it. Oh yeah. I don't wanna make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah. 'Cause you ain't nothing if this is it. No, we can't be friends. No, I won't pretend. Can't make up. Time different. No, I won't come back. This is a fact. I'm sick of your plan. 'Cause if you don't wanna be it, just say it. Oh yeah. I don't wanna make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah. If you don't wanna be it, just say it. Oh yeah. I don't wanna make us feel like we're faking it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, yeah. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, yeah.
One time, yeah. 2 times, yeah. 3 times. Girl, yeah, I love the way she grinding. Short-term verse where you find me. Spend time counting money, steady counting. I got a box shipping like a fountain. Watch this as I pull out the liquor. Eye contact with a nigga. She ready. I could tell by her eyes that she want me. Can't be staring at her body, damn, I'm nosy.
He like the way my body moves to the motion. Boy, be careful while you sipping from my potion. Yeah, I just got here, turn the lights down. Pour me a drink, I'm talking right now. I see me through these neon lights. I'm 5 shots and I'ma be here all night. I say you see me through these neon lights. I'm 5 shots in, I'ma be here all night. Just get loose, let your body move tonight. You're mine. I'ma make us slip your mind. You like the way I wine tonight. You're mine. Tonight you're mine.
Got some options I'm picking, I'm sticking who want the pipe. Now that you mentioned I'm drinking, I'm thinking it's on the night. I bought some bottles of Remy, it's plenty. Who needs the ice? I got Versace and Fendi, I'm rocking which one you like. Move your body like a snake, or better yet, throw that little pussy in my face. In love with your body, it's busting like slugs from a shotty. I ain't rushing, I ain't quick to even tell nobody.
You like the way my body moves to the motion. Boy, be careful while you sipping from my potion. Yeah, I just got you, turn the lights down. Pour me a drink, I'm talking right now. I see me through these neon lights. I'm 5 shots and I'ma be here all night. I say you see me through these neon lights. I'm 5 shots and I'ma be here all night. Just get loose, let your body move tonight. You're mine. I'ma make us slip your mind. You like the way I wine tonight. You're mine. Tonight you're mine. Just get loose, let your body move tonight. You're mine. I'ma make us slip your mind. You like the way I wine tonight. You're mine. Tonight you're mine.
Shop Talk 7 in the building. We up top and we get down. It's your boy Tony Media Monix. R&D. What the fuck? I'm not saying his goddamn name. But oh fuck it. Get this D R&D Tuesdays. No, this is Thursday. R&D Thursdays. You feel me? We in here. We played. Shout out to the soundtrack, man. On the soundtrack, we just played. I should remember what we played, but we got all of these comments going on. So, first one we played was Just Say It with Queen. No. Bad the Producer, featuring Miseducated. Me and You. Next one up, Queen Ari, Just Say It. Then we hit y'all with that last song. We hit y'all with that Candace Nicole featuring Mikey O and Rob. Hey man, soundtrack is crazy. Our soundtrack be soundtracking. But you know, enough of that. Let me get y'all to this next Shop Biz. The next rendition, 2 renditions, same show. I had this conversation the other day. Was it yesterday, baby, or earlier? It was either earlier today or yesterday. Why are the hoes winning? Now I want to add the question: how are we defining winning? You feel me? How are we defining a hoe? Yeah, I need to add that. Why are the hoes winning? How are we defining winning? How are we defining what a hoe is? You know what I mean? What do y'all think though? Anybody got something on that? How are we defining hoe? The word hoe. There we go. I like to know. I'm curious. I'm curious as to what people got to say about that. So there we go. Why are the hoes winning? How are we defining winning? How are we defining the word hoe? I mean, in the sense of a prostitute. I mean, I don't think that's the hoe we talking about. What are we talking about? Maybe a reckless person, a person with less standards. Is that what they're defining as a hoe? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Until somebody corrects me, I'm gonna go with a person who has less standards. In this case, a woman, because the woman asked me that she was asking about women. You know what I'm saying? Brian Lemoyne says, I think the men are what are setting the trend, not the women. They do to please. They do to please. So why would you pick? Let's if we're running with the definition that a woman who thinks she's about something would go with. If we're going with that kind of definition, here's the reason why the hoes, quote unquote, hoes will be winning. You know what? In short, they're just more available. They're more available, and the way they stroke egos can come off as different. You know what I mean? Like, and if I'm dealing with her, that means I'm attracted to her, right? So she's attractive. She's commonly, easily, she's impressed easier. The way she stroke ego, it hits different, and she's extremely available. Not all the time, but oftentimes less complicated. So where some women see a hoe, a man sees less troublesome access. Brian says easy. I'm gonna stop short of easy, saying easy, because how hard is it to get any woman that likes you? Right now, especially nowadays. I won't say nowadays, but I'm gonna say in my age group, they don't make it hard to get them. You know what I'm saying? They may be a little more difficult to deal with after you get them. A little more less desirable, a little less desirable. They know how to play the game, but the guys are easy too. Guys are always easy. We know that shit. We need to be stroked because sometimes we are weak or we're not brought up strong. Hey, maybe so, man. I don't know. I don't think I was brought up weak, but I like my ego stroked. It's helpful when a woman strokes my ego. You know, just like I got to tell her she's beautiful and things like that. I need to know that she respect my move. And if she don't respect my move, she don't need to be there, right? You know what I'm saying? Guys are easy, sure. They're definitely easy. But what makes you say weak, Brian? Like, what do you mean by weak? Like, what would be a sign that we're being weak in those moments? Vita talks to everybody. What's going on, Vita? A hoe is someone that gets paid for sexual favors. So, we're probably not talking about that context. But fuck it, we can play with that one too. Someone to get paid for sexual favors, meaning that she's appreciative for the things you can do for her. Cool. You know, she's you know, keep it a buck. She's sucking dick without complaining, probably because you're doing something for her. All right, it's still getting done, and presumably she's somewhat attracted to you, so it's also desire there. If a motherfucker gonna come at you, if a person is gonna present as if they appreciate you, right? Because we know most of us are not out here literally paying women for sex. Like, hey, take this money in exchange for. No, we'll do what we do to lock you down, and you'll be receptive if you want us. You know what I'm saying? We have to be honest with. We have to be honest with ourselves. He has to be honest with himself. He has to be honest with himself. No one showed me what kind of real woman I needed. I had to learn the hard way. Have you learned which one you needed? If you don't mind, have you really learned? And how do you know you learned? Do you have her? Have you had her? That's what I'd like. I'd like to know that if you're willing to share. Because if you haven't had her yet, how do you know that's what you need? He said we all get to a level, and when someone pays that attention to us, we feel that's what we need and go with it. But deep down, we know there's toxicity in the pool, but yet we still go. Why? Weak. That's what I feel. I'll admit I've done it. Shit, in that kid, I don't know if I look at it as toxicity though, man. Like, well, shit, I'm toxic. If that's the case, I can't personally. Who I am, I can't look at these women and be like, there you go, my boy. Congratulations, he got her. But based on who I've been, I feel like I can't really look at these women, the ladies out here, without. I mean, I guess I can't look at them if I'm keeping it a buck, because I can keep it a buck with myself about who I am and who I've been. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I personally have less room for judgment. Shit, I got a reason with them. They got a reason with me, based on who we've been. I haven't been the most careful character. I haven't made the best decisions. The stock that I come from ain't the best. Shit, if we keeping it a buck, a woman to get with me, she taking a chance on me. Just like I'm probably taking a chance on her. So, I'm careful when looking at women and calling them hoes and all this other shit. Why the hoes winning? Why it's more rightly, why are the available women winning? If they're available, they don't make it hard. And they can be a little reckless though, right? Because there's probably a woman right now there's two women right now that got 2 kids. One, I call and be like, hey, love, why don't you slide over? You feel me? And she might be like, I got to tend to the kids in the morning. Maybe we could do this another time. Right? Which is respectable. But there's another woman who got 2 kids, and if I tell her to slide, she gonna figure it out and get over there. And for some women, for the other woman, the conversations I've had, to the woman who don't slide, the woman who slides is a hoe. I've had those conversations plenty of times. Avita says, I don't feel like hoes are necessarily winning. I just feel like most of those women don't attach themselves to men easily, probably because they've been hurt. So they learned how to move with men. Shit, if you ain't got one, you ain't learned how to move with them. You feel me? So, that's just fucking, it is what it is. But I don't disagree that it ain't hoes that's winning, because I wouldn't just call them hoes. Some women are available to some of us, and they make themselves available. What, in your eyes, Vita, what makes a woman a hoe besides being a prostitute? Is there like, I'm talking colloquialisms. I'm talking like hoe as it pertains to the way we use the word. Brian says, that's what made me change. Change is easy. It was easy, so maybe I got the right one because I changed my attitude. I think you could get the right one from changing your attitude. I think also the right attitude brings the right thing out of the right person, or whatever the person. I think as a man, a lot of women want to get with our flow. They want to get with your program. A lot of women want to get with your program. They want you to set the tone. So if you have the right attitude and that attitude is beneficial, I find that a lot of women is gonna get with that, regardless of what they say up front. If you're a man with a plan, they own that. I don't know. She kind of has a point. Yeah, no, she got a point. But I don't, like I said, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what's the hoe. Brian, what do you think a hoe is? What's the hoe? Obviously, we're not talking about a woman who solicits clients for money. So what is a hoe? Right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, bro, it's what they want though. Like, regardless of what they say up front, this is what they want. Remember, they let you impale them with your penis, nigga. They want to submit to you. And that's a whole nother conversation, the whole submission thing. But they want to. They want to be able to look at you and say, oh, daddy got a plan. They want, that's what I find in women. They want you. They want, when they come to you, they want you to have a plan. They like you when you have a plan. It fucking turns them on. Big. I think now, okay, here's one thing about the quote unquote hoes, right? I'm gonna say the quote unquote hoes. They are easier to be led because they're quicker. They're quicker. They are willing to come in your fold quicker, where you have the plan. You know what I'm saying? And now, some of the hoes, I guess, maybe would be a little more needy, right? So they need that safety net that you can provide. So as a man, if you're into her and she's responding to the safety net that you can provide, she's responding favorably, of course that's going to feel good. You know what I'm saying? A hoe is a woman with no self-respect and needs dick to feel gratified, but not what they need. I'll buy it. But shit, apparently they present as something easy to deal with. But, I don't know. I'm sure I've had what people would call a hoe before, but she definitely has self-respect. At least when she got done with me, she did. Because I'm gonna empower a woman to sit in my space. If I'm into her like that and I want to be with her, be around her, I'm gonna empower her, and she ain't gonna be that for long. Not the whole no self-respect thing. I'm gonna give her a reason to have self-respect. But I look at women differently. I look from an angle like where they are coming or background, childhood, past relationships. So I don't call them hoes. That's me in real life. That's me. I don't really get into that because once again, I got a history myself. I got a past myself. I try not to talk about people that way for real. I'm not gonna act like I've never said it. You know what I'm saying? But I got a fucking pass. BB Trinette believes we should bury the word hoe. I don't think so. I mean, everybody should bury it if they think it should be buried, though. They should bury it for themselves. I don't run around calling people hoes, but in my opinion, words are there for reasons. It's going to apply to somebody. The shit, maybe that energy make her a hoe with a man. Maybe we take that the wrong way and yeah, you feel me? Yeah, I'm with you there. Like shit, she my hoe now. Listen, whatever woman I had that might fit the mold of a hoe or whatever hoe is supposed to be. Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you what, I had a good time with them, and it wasn't just because they was fucking. Everybody fucking. That ain't nothing. It wasn't just because they was having sex. It was because they was fun and easy to be around. These stressed me a little bit. Oftentimes, you know what I'm saying? She excited because I opened the fucking door. Well, she excited that we was able to go to Red Lobster so she could get the ultimate feast. You feel me? She excited to be in my environment because it don't have the same energy as the environment that she has to dwell in. And that makes her more fun, and that brings better stuff about her. I've seen that happen. I've been a part of that happening. I've been the reason that's happened. So, ultimately, though, all right, I just told BB, I don't know if we should bury the word hoe, but maybe we should. Find a better fucking word. You right. You know what, BB? I'm with you. I'm fucking with you, BB. Bury the word hoe. I challenge you niggas to I challenge you folks to find another word to express your feelings. Because when you call her a hoe, I'm willing to bet you probably stop subjecting. You're probably projecting. Yeah, I'm with you, BB. Oh, well, I mean, whatever words you want to use there, whatever those women are, according to some people, they're winning. And if they winning, I don't know if they winning though. If whoever they are, if those kinds of ladies are winning, motherfuckers who want to win might want to take note. You want to play a game that's not. It's like some people want to play a game that's not even there. You want to change the game before you play the game. BB, I fucks with you. I feel you, BB. I'm with you. I'm with you. He said, no, fuck that. Keep those words to make the person just educate the people. Okay. But I still challenge people who will use that word to find another word. Because when you do that, you really just being messy. Well, we know the men are hoes. Most of us are hoes or have been hoes very heavily. We ain't running from that. That just is what it is. Fuck it. I know I've hoed. Shit. I've had my time. Might just actually somebody did a little hoeing over the summer. You feel? That's just what I was on over the summer. But I'm kind of out of that right now because it's unbecoming of who I want to be going forward. So I had to back off that. But yeah, man, there's better words. Do I think the word hoe is necessary? All insults are necessary to some degree because some people you got to shame people. That is the concept of shaming somebody is not here for no reason. So it has its place. But I just think that most people who would do that, if you'll call a woman a hoe that you don't even know like that because you don't agree with how she moves, you projecting. You mad because you ain't get it. She says, winning in this context, are we talking about getting the relationship or the marriage? Yeah, I'm talking about getting a relationship or the marriage. Yeah. That's what was presented to me earlier today when I was talking about it. And if you weren't here for this, BB, but I answered the question when they asked me. I said, because whoever we are calling the hoe is probably more accessible. Probably more accessible and a little more down to earth because maybe life has humbled her, or maybe she just humble shit. Maybe she's just cool. You know what I'm saying? They're available and they're willing. They're available and they're willing. If I could keep it short, the short answer to that question, why are the hoes winning? It's because they're available and they are willing. Many men like a woman in the streets and freaking the sheets. Shit, when a woman's into a man, often more times than not, she's gonna be a woman and a lady in the streets. She's gonna be less whatever ratchetness she was before she got with him. She's gonna conduct herself a little better in the streets and be a freak in the sheets. Now, there's a lot of freaks out here. Look, you feel me? Many single women are available and willing. Well, I'm saying that whoever the hoes would be, they were single, which is why they are available and willing. So that's what I'm talking about. They are single. They're looked at as hoes because they are available and willing. So they look like they start. A lot of people who are quote unquote pick-me's, a lot of people who are viewed as pick-me's are also viewed as hoes. Raw Thesis says, I just think a hoe is one that doesn't mind doing something sexual in exchange for something. And I ain't against that shit. But I mean, it's better if you actually fuck with the person, but you'll put a little extra on that because you need to get what you're trying to get. Are they really hoes then? No, man, I don't think so for real, BB. No, they're not. I don't think so. I'm just playing with the word that was given to me in the question. So whoever these people are, these hoes, you could not call them a hoe, but they do fit in some group. Fuck it, I'll call them Group A. The women who fit in Group A, why are they winning? They're available and they're willing. Group A being defined as whatever the young lady I was talking to earlier was talking about. An available and willing woman is more so just easy. Yeah, she's easy. Yeah, she's easy. But I mean, do we want it hard? Pause. Do we want her to give us a hard time? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I go where I'm celebrated. And the way it looks to me, where I'm celebrated at, they don't make it hard for me. So if easy is easy in that sense is a bad thing, I don't give a fuck. I go where I'm celebrated. BB said, you stupid, Brian. Those are entrepreneurs. BB said, when I think about the word hoe, I think that's where it's always transactional. Transactional is a broad phrase, though. I don't mind. Sometimes I don't mind a little transactional. And if those are the hoes, good, great, keep them there. We need those. We need those. You need those. I need a little challenge myself. I fucks with that. I'm just learning that I need a challenge. Raw thesis. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't really the challenge guy for most of my life. I'm just at 42, just getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I can appreciate what a challenge is now. I just got there. If it's easy, she don't like you. I don't know, bro. I don't find that to be true. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, you've been dating out here. Who makes it hard? Nobody's making it hard, bro. You stupid, Raw. I definitely like the hoes though. Good evening, Shop Tay. But like, who's out here making it hard? Nobody makes it hard. Getting the coochie is never hard. If I'm gonna say this, most of my adult life, I've presented as a solid dude. And if you're attracted to me and you think I'm solid and I appear to have my shit together, you're not making it hard. That's just not how that's been working for me. Like what some women might think is hard, it's child's play to me. I enjoy the game. In all honesty. Yes, I said game. I enjoy the game. The game being the process of us getting to wherever we're trying to get. And it's a game because it's like cat and mouse almost. It's like, I've heard this before, so I know what she's saying. I know what she's trying to do. I know around what time frame she's gonna break. I know what she means when she says one thing. I know that sometimes her no is really a yes, but I'm not gonna take the no and go with it. I'm gonna wait for the yes because I'm confident. When I realize what I feel like the no is, when I realize that the no is a yes based on how I see it, what that does is it gives me some patience. It doesn't make me go because I'm not going till I get the yes. But it gives me some patience because I know the yes is coming. You feel me? The ones more established will easily go if they like. Yes, they will all the time. Nobody's making you work hard. Like, not like that kind of work hard. No, and nobody's making you wait. One can't consider her a hoe because they seem to have gotten the goods easy. But what if she just wants to fuck you? That's some that on the colloquial use of the word hoe, that's some hoe shit. Men are hoes in that instance all the time. And you know, in my mid 30s to now, women have been hoes big time like that. Based on the colloquial use of the word hoe. I like hoes, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna not talk to you because you was what people would call a hoe. So first of all, I'm not demonizing you. I'm not gonna do it. I have fun with women. Sometimes women are a little more frisky or risque. When they get in my space, they motherfuckers conduct themselves the way that my space requires. I want to say requires. They conduct themselves in my space according to the vibe that I created. And I thank them for that. Whether they was a hoe, hood rat, motherfuckers get in my environment and they conduct themselves based on the energy that the environment is creating every time. So you can call them a hoe, you can call them a slut, you can call them whatever the fuck you want to call them. But in my environment, this happens every time. And I thank you. Whatever category of female you fit in. Okay, we could go there. She says, who you don't talk to? I don't understand. Go ahead, put it out there for me, Shop Tay. I want you to elaborate if you could. You said, who don't I talk to? Like, what are you trying to say? There we go, BB. Shit, male hoes love your vibe. Fuck it up then. You feel me? Yeah, but back to Shop Tay. Who you don't talk to? Hopefully an explanation is coming. I'm going to reserve what I think that sounds like because I'd like to know what she's saying. If we have fucking time. I got 4 minutes, Shop Tay. So if you could put that shit in there in a few minutes, I can address it real quick and then I got to get out of here. What type of women you don't fuck with? Okay, there we go. Shit. I can't pinpoint that. I like all types of women. I've had more urban women, you know, that I was attracted to, and I was attracted to their urbanness. I've had prissy women where I was attracted to their prissiness. I've had church girls I've had street chicks, like really motherfucking chicks who sold, I ain't selling dope. I've had that. I've had athletes. They come with a different mental space. I've had educated women. I've had women who don't even got a GED. You know what I'm saying? But I don't deal with women who don't understand and I like peace in my environment. They won't be there long. Yeah, I hope that helps. I don't mess with women who hate their baby daddy. I'll tell you that. That type. Whatever the fuck that is. Lately, my women have been more refined. Over the last few years, most of my ladies that I've, even if it's just a date, has been more refined, career driven, got jobs where retirement is an option. A lot of degrees lately. Yeah. So I don't fuck with I don't fuck with toxicity is such a broad phrase, but yes. That's to a degree. To a degree. He said dirty gym shoes, chicks that don't carry purses, wrestling suits are just a few undesirables. That's for real. Winning means that they get into relationships and they get into marriages, Rome. That's what winning means. Exactly. If I'm messy or damaged beyond repair, I'm not your guy. Now, I repair a bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. I repair a motherfucker if they're repairable. But hey, y'all, I gotta go, man. We got Kissing Cousins coming up next, man. Marley Caprice, La La the Vibe. You feel me? I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I'm gonna carry this over to my page, man, and we'll see if we can get it going. And I'll tag all of y'all. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all lots. We finna get up out of here with shit. Hurricane from Nico, baby, man. Shop Talk 7. Get this D R&D Thursdays. Let's get it.